Okay, I can see it there. Between football, basketball, and volleyball, Mississippi State athletics had a busy week. I'm Abigail Strickland with all your Bulldog sports updates. In a game that was considered a must-win for both teams, the Alabama Crimson Tide defeated MSU 31-6. The Bulldogs came out aggressive and the game was tied at 0 until a kick return opened the game for the Tide. Dak Prescott was under pressure throughout the day as he was sacked 9 times but still managed to pass for 300 yards. However, MSU's offense could not get in the end zone for a touchdown, only scoring 6 points off of 2 field goals. MSU could not stop Derrick Henry, who had 204 yards and 2 touchdowns on 22 carries. The Bulldogs hope to bounce back as they travel to Arkansas to face the Razorbacks this Saturday. The Bulldogs' #1 wide receiver, De'Runnya Wilson, suffered a possible neck injury during the 4th quarter of MSU's home game against Alabama. Wilson made a tackle on Alabama's Marlon Humphrey's interception, which ended in a helmet-to-helmet collision. After moments of lying there, De'Runnya received assistance and was carted off the field. Wilson's condition wasn't available immediately, but later head coach Dan Mullen deemed the injury non-serious in Monday's press conference. The Bulldogs are currently 7-3. The Ben Howland era of Hail State men's hoops is off to a great start on the season. The MSU men's basketball team opened up their regular season Friday night with a victory as the Bulldogs rallied past Eastern Washington 106-88. Senior Gavin Ware recorded a career-high 26 points, earning him SEC Player of the Week honors. First-year head coach Ben Howland says it was an exciting atmosphere to be a part of.
I'm really proud of our team, the way we didn't drop our head when we were down. We didn't give up. We fought back. We never stopped believing. I think our conditioning helped, and obviously the crowd was great tonight. It was a phenomenal atmosphere here in the Hump. Everybody's been telling me, Coach, it's going to be so fun in the Hump. You just wait and see. Well, they were right.
The Bulldogs hit the road for the first time this season as they traveled to Puerto Rico for the San Juan, Puerto Rico tip-off this week. The Mississippi State volleyball team played a pair of tough SEC West matches this weekend and dropped both decisions. Friday night, the Bulldogs hosted Auburn at the Grizz in a thrilling 5-set match. MSU started out hot in the first set and second set and had a 2-0 lead leading into the half. The Tigers stormed back after the break and took the next 3 sets to steal a victory from the Bulldogs. This is the second time this season State has lost a match after leading 2-0 at home. Sunday, MSU hosted the Aggies of Texas A&M and lost in straight sets to the #1 team in the SEC.
We came out here the first game against Texas A&M, who's #1 in the league right now. And we played well. We could have taken that first game again, but the wheels are falling off a little bit too frequently for us, and we're not stretching or connecting really good plays together as often as we should.
The Bulldogs will travel to South Carolina and Georgia this week before wrapping up the season at home over Thanksgiving week. Mississippi State Athletics held a memorial service last Thursday in the Humphrey Coliseum honoring redshirt freshman defensive end Keith Joseph Jr. and his father, former MSU linebacker Joseph Sr., who were tragically killed in a car accident on November 6th. A moment of silence was observed before Saturday's 2:30 p.m. kickoff between MSU and Alabama in Davis-Wade Stadium. The Bulldogs also wore helmet decals honoring the Josephs with the letters MJ.
We give a Scout Team Player of the Week award. I think everybody knows it's kind of a joke that he doesn't get it every week, that you have to share it, because there's nobody that gives more effort, nobody that tries harder, nobody that puts more into being his best than he did every single week. We tried to share it with other people on the team to try to motivate them, but I think everybody knew what type of person he was. A 4.0 student here at Mississippi State, tremendous high school student, tremendous football player that got to live out his dreams.
That's all I have for you, Maroon's 360 Local Sports. Up next, Blake Scott will sit down with local musician Brett Varner.